The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
You know that the President of the United States, Barack Obama, could not pass E-Verify. He couldn't produce the documents. Sure, I'm sure. I say that all the time.
If only we had had it, we had had it in place. Well, do you know the President of the United States would not be the President of the United States without the last 50 years of immigration since Teddy Kennedy's 1965 Immigration Act, which is, you know, don't start weeping about your grandfathers. The post-1970 immigrants are a whole order of business different from the pre-1970 immigrants.
Absolutely.
Not only do we have a welfare state passed about the same time, but the 1965 Act was specifically designed to bring in primitive cultures, to provide a voting bloc for the Democrats, and now that we're getting close to the tipping point, Democrats openly brag about it, calling it George McGovern's revenge.
Oh, absolutely.
Romney got more of the Reagan coalition than Reagan got of the Reagan coalition.
But the problem now, or my reading suggests, and if you're listening, just joining us, I'm a fan, and Coulter, Adios America. Who do the Republicans grant us with?
I don't think Romney is knocked out. I think what happened was he's not going to take on both Rupert Murdoch and the fake phony Tea Party leaders and Sarah Palin and the entire left-wing media. I think he did the right thing by saying, fine, I'm not running. But Republican voters have got to wake up and demand he run again. And I think after the first debate, most conservative and patriotic Americans are going to look at that field and realize, oh my gosh, we were lied to.
Sure.
And if you read my book, you will see you really were lied to.
Well, I know that. I mean, I totally 100% accept your thesis. I
think he would get back in, but he's not going to get back in if he has to fight both the fake Tea Partiers and the New York Times.
Hey, what do you think's happening to Fox News, aside from everything else? I mean, I'm just telling you what I read, is that Karl Rove has tremendous influence now at Fox News. Am I reading that right?
Oh, good grief, I hope not.
Nevertheless, but you watch the positions that they're staking out now, and they're, you know, I just wondered if you've heard that. You're closer to that than I am.
I don't know. I don't technically. I never have worked for Fox News.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.